a 7-year-old girl was brutally stabbed 33 times in Southport. Miraculously, she survived after losing all her blood and undergoing 2 emergency surgeries. Her story, heartbreaking in itself, has sparked even more outrage after it was revealed that the accused received nearly £90,000 in publicly funded legal aid. While the family faced the trauma and the long emotional and physical recovery of their daughter, the judicial system allocated taxpayers' money to cover the defense of her attacker, Axel Rudekubiner. This revelation has triggered a wave of national indignation and reignited a heated debate about the priorities of the state. Does it protect the criminal more than the victim? Reform UK MP Dame Andrea Jenkins called the situation unacceptable and pointed out that this is not an isolated case. The murder of PC Andrew Harper while on duty, or the killing of Lee Rigby, also saw their attackers receive hundreds of thousands of pounds in legal representation. Even in the Stephen Lawrence case, legal costs exceeded £400,000. Authorities defend these expenditures by arguing that every accused individual deserves a fair trial, and in a democracy, that is non-negotiable. But when overwhelming evidence and delayed confessions only serve to prolong proceedings and inflate costs, one cannot help but ask, who is this system really serving? Meanwhile, the young girl from Southport, left with lifelong scars, receives nowhere near the same level of support or protection. This is not justice. It is an affront. That money could have been spent on psychological care, on rehabilitation, on ensuring that she and her family are not left to face this ordeal alone. This case is just a reflection of a system that, for many, has lost its way. And if demanding justice for a stabbed child is labeled as extremism, then perhaps the real problem lies with those who make the laws, not those who question them. Because this isn't just a horrific crime. It's a symptom of a nation that must reclaim its moral compass before it's too late. Let us know what you think about this in the comments, and don't forget to like the video before moving on. Reform UK claims to be the only party with the courage to confront a system that, they argue, offers more protection to criminals than to victims. They denounce the fact that those who demand justice are branded as extremists, but they ask, what if the real extremism is allowing this to continue? Amid this debate, an explosive report has emerged challenging the role of the European Convention on Human Rights. The report's author, Lord Peter Lilly, a former minister under Margaret Thatcher, argues that the ECHR has enabled international courts to interfere with the UK's legal sovereignty. According to the report, several British prime ministers, from Attlee to Sunak, have at some point considered leaving the treaty. Lilly contends that the Strasbourg court has issued numerous rulings against the UK, despite the fact that France barred its own citizens from accessing that court for nearly 3 decades. The core message is clear. The report suggests that the UK can leave the ECHR without breaching the Good Friday Agreement or the EU trade deal. The key would be to retain current rights within Northern Ireland's legal framework and amend the Human Rights Act at the national level. Nigel Farage has been unequivocal. If he becomes Prime Minister, his first act will be to withdraw the UK from the ECHR, something he believes would significantly strengthen efforts to tackle illegal immigration. In a recent poll, 99% of GB News viewers supported the move. What about you? Do you think it's time to reclaim legal control of the country? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more news on the UK. See you in the next video.